Alright, this is tough love speaking, but I need to tell you this. If you don't start drawing right now, your 2026 self is going to give you the biggest side eye for falling behind on your own joy. This isn't another New Year, New Me or Manifest Your Dream Artist Era video. We are here to warm up for our dreams and get comfortable with the process. And finally, you can start saying, this is part of my life now, I draw, it's my routine, it's actually my calm place. Your future self isn't just side-eyeing you, they are rooting for you. So if any of these were goals you set for yourself this year, and then kind of forgot about it, yes, we all been there. This video is your jump start, your chance to get going before the new year even arrives. Alright, maybe you promised yourself you will start digital art or learn Procreate, but you haven't yet. Maybe you want to draw to relax, but don't even know where to start. Excited to create, but also kind of intimidated. Maybe you wanted to actually be consistent with daily sketching instead of committing for a week and ghosting for a month. Maybe you even set some number goals like followers, commissions, finishing that portfolio. And honestly, good art or even art in progress plus consistency opens doors. So your plan actually makes sense. If any of that hits close to home, you're in the right spot. And I know life gets busy, starting is hard, postponing is way easier. I've been there too. I'm still there in a lot of things, actually. But I promise you're gonna enjoy this if you just start. So today I'm gonna walk you through a super friendly, easygoing action plan, and I will help you to build a drawing routine. And I also made a simple, beginner-friendly prompt list so you can literally start today with me. You can start now or next week or next month. Whenever you are ready, that's also okay. This video and the upcoming drawing sessions will be there for you along the way. Alright, let's talk about what actually holds you back. Because you're not unmotivated, you're human. Look, I know life piles up, you get tired, and then your brain starts whispering things like, you're not good enough, maybe later, you don't have time. Yeah, and that voice, it will always pop up. But here's the thing. That voice isn't always telling the truth. Starting from scratch is scary. I get it. You think I'm not talented enough to begin now, but every single artist started somewhere. And honestly, the real joy is in the process, not the end goal. Then there's the blank canvas fear. That empty page can be dramatic enough to feel like a villain. Not knowing what to draw? Yeah, we all been there. And we are still there sometimes. That's okay. That's totally normal. That's usually your cue to start small. Even little scribbles count. Little guidance helps too, which is why I made drawing prompts for you so we can draw together. And then perfectionism. It's also one of my biggest struggles. That voice that screams, this has to be perfect. Well, it doesn't. Perfection is a moving target. Chasing it keeps you frozen in front of a blank page forever. And it's definitely a creativity killer. And consistency, that's another tricky one. Starting is fun, the first 2 days are magical. 2 weeks later, you're like, oh, life happens, motivation dips, and suddenly your sketchbook hasn't been open in a month. That's why habits matter more than excitement. Small daily actions always win over big once-a-month efforts. So let's set aside all those thoughts for a moment and follow along with me. This little routine, guide, and set of tips that I'm gonna give you will help you actually get started. Okay, so let's talk about your mindset for a second. Like, why do you even wanna draw? Is it your me time or something you loved as a kid? Or a dream to maybe become an artist one day? Whatever your reason is, I feel like it all comes back to one thing, and that is joy. Drawing isn't just a skill, it's therapy, it's focus, it's joy. Your pencil is basically your escape hatch from stress, scrolling, and noise. And you love this stuff, I know you really do. And joy usually lives in the small things, so even if you have big goals, start tiny. Big expectations kill joy faster than anything. Start with lines, a flower, a little snowman, just anything that feels low pressure. It's about bringing back the joy. Alright, you remember the joy you have for drawing, but you're still having a hard time to stick to the habit. I get it. Let's slowly build the habit. First, pick a time, whatever time you can actually commit to. 10 minutes or an hour during your morning coffee, after work, during commute, or weekend sketching in the park. Think about your life and find your best shot window. Even realizing how much time goes into doom scrolling can give you back minutes you didn't know you had. Okay, once you find that time, try to stick with it. Same time every day, your mind starts to crave the routine eventually. Find your calm zone. This is your little ritual. Music, silence, candle, whatever makes you feel, okay, this is my moment. Maybe it's your breakfast table, maybe your bed before sleep, like a mini drawing journal. Pick a comfy spot and make it your dream zone, because this is your reset spot. And I know inspiration struggle is real. You finally sit down and the black screen is just like, well, and suddenly your whole drawing time gets eaten up by decision paralysis. Prompts help a lot with this, which is why I made some for you. Link is below, go and download so you can start your drawing journey with me. But also, inspiration isn't something you wait for, it's something you collect. Look around when you're out. Notice colors, shapes, people, shadows, that little cloud shaped like a dragon, anything. Take a picture, save it for your night sketch. Life is truly can be your sketchbook if you let it be. Okay, now you know what to draw, but choices still overwhelm you. To avoid feeling overwhelmed, give yourself structure. Choose 1 or 2 colors and stick to them. Maybe everything is pink with a blue or green details, or even limit yourself to one shape. Draw different things using that shape. A tree, a character, a house, whatever. It sounds silly, but it's actually really fun and removes so much pressure. Okay, aim to draw ugly. This is one of my favorites. Your first sketches might be ugly, maybe really ugly. Good. That's exactly how it should be. Aim to make ugly art. When the pressure disappears, your lines loosen. There is no failure, and that means there is more room to practice, discovery, and fun. You're growing, experimenting, and living. Stop judging yourself like you're already a pro. You're a human and you're learning. Let the mess be your playground. And think about it, you will never tell a kid their drawing is ugly, right? Their drawings are full of life because they're having fun, not performing. Posting online or keeping it to yourself is one of the biggest questions. Look, what you see on Instagram or TikTok is mostly someone's best effort. Their best shot, not always the drafts or not the tries. That perfect illustration you pinned probably took 10 tries to get it right. Never compare your day 1 to someone else year 7. Share your progress if you want, but with your journey in mind. Or keep it private, make it your little secret, whatever feels right for you. After all, it's your joy that's most important. And instead of tracking your failures, track your wins. Look at your own progress. Did you draw today? Amazing. Did you try something new? Even better. Small wins build real momentum. One sketch leads to another. 1 week of consistent effort leads to visible improvement. Celebrate that, because that's what keeps you growing. And if you want to keep your 2020 self from giving you that side eye, show up for yourself. Not perfectly, just consistently. Set reminders, plan short sessions, hold yourself gently accountable. Consistency isn't glamorous, it's ordinary daily effort. But that ordinary effort builds cool results. I'm sure your future self will be so proud. Alright, if you are still here, it's because you feel that little pull to draw, and honestly, you can't ignore it anymore. You want to start, you just needed someone to walk with you for a bit, and that's totally okay. So come join me, download the prompt list. I will be posting Draw With Me videos starting tomorrow, so it will feel like drawing with a friend. No pressure, no perfection, just starting together.